Bravo, bellissimo, two words certainly used to describe Fernando Pisani's goal-scoring antics in the 2006 playoffs. A young man with a great work ethic, something he picked up from his father.
He had a tough life growing up, and there was eight kids in total, and it was a small town where they're from, and not very many people had jobs there, and he had to kind of make a decision for himself, to make a better life for himself and for my brother and sisters and stuff. So I was telling my brother this, me and him could have been sheep farmers if if my dad never came to Edmonton.
They don't know too much about hockey in there, because hockey for them, some of them hardly get bigger now, but they don't. But we try to explain to them what kind of sport it does. We try to show them picture. And actually, one of my sisters were here and went to watch the Coliseum the first year he came in the NHL. And they were all happy. They were proud of him to see him there. They can't believe it. They're going to go to Calabria and visit them again.
Let's go, let's go, let's go!
It's pretty laid back now, but when I was a kid growing up, he was pretty intense. He was one of those kids that kind of needed a little push, a little kick in the butt, and he was always there to make sure he gave it to me.
Well, I always told Fernando, if something you really want, you got to work for it. And I think what make him to be a player to come out right from his heart, because I always told him, whatever you want, you got to make things happen yourself, and they got to come straight from you. Nobody else can give it to you.
That's one of the things that he's had his whole life, having to work hard to get where he is today, and coming from Italy and not knowing the language, coming here to Canada and knowing how hard that he's worked to get where he is today. He wanted to make sure that he instilled that in me, and I'm grateful for that.
I did work all in construction all my life, and still work in construction. And I've been building a house since 1976. We work full time, me and my son Sandro.
Fernando may know his way around the ice, but when it came to working with his dad, it didn't go as smooth.
No, he was he like working construction. He came work with me 1 year in school when he's having vacation. He worked 2 weeks, and he said, Dad, I could never be able to do this type of work, and he quit. He never worked since then in construction.
He scores! Fernando Pisani does it again for the Edmonton Oilers. They're dancing on the north side of Edmonton right now.
My dad's always stressed family, and he's a big family guy, and my wife and my daughter, they're the world to me, and you look back and you say you had success as a player, and you have to thank the people that are close to you.
Well, to be honest with you, a tear come out of my eyes, because all I know, if he could have had a chance to play, I know he will do good.